Okay, Fredrick. So let's compare these two. Your love or your money, right? So let's go. First, you start with the Emperor card. Emperor means Aries. I don't know if there's an Aries in your situation, but if there's not, then this is about restrictive energy. This is your love spread. So again, this Four of Wands there also. This is about your happy home, your environment, and I like to call this one the backyard barbecue card because that's kind of things that come into mind. Thanksgiving holiday, backyard barbecues, you being around your family and your friends and your happy home. That's what this is. This is also a card about marriage and engagement, and it's in the reverse, and there's some restrictions around it. So again, I feel like there might be, like, someone may object to your career path here. Somehow there's some restriction. Someone is telling you no about something here. And I think it's related to, if it's not related to this acting thing, it's related to maybe money problems or just a feeling of insecurity on someone's part. Someone maybe feeling like, again, like your dreams are unrealistic or something like that. That's kind of what I think this Emperor is. And, you know, I think it's someone not, and this restrictive energy, I think is what's part of what caused this home to be broken in the first place. I think someone might have been being really, really harsh here, or just not budging in some way. And, you know, next you got this Five of Cups and this Lovers. Okay, this is some sadness. That's a sad dude. This Lovers card, I think this sadness is about this Lovers card, this relationship. And, you know, it also means Gemini. So again, you've had this before. I don't see I don't know if there's a Gemini connected to your situation, but especially if there's not, then you know, this is just your relationship here and your sadness about it here in your love spread. Now, in the heart of this thing, you got the King of Cups. Now, you are a water sign, which, so this could be your feeling. I'm thinking about your Cancer there, though. And this Ace of Wands, this way, it's about passion. I even call this the booty card because this means booty, and this is no booty. This is a problem. This is something going on that there's a lack of passion here with this Cup card and this lack of passion. But also, this Ace of Wands is about your new start. It's about a new beginning. You see that branch there, and it's growing these fresh new leaves. So I think that this, again, you got this love or inspiration. I'll call it this time. It's not a Pentacle card, but I still see that for you. I still see this choice for you. And, you know, your email said, I know I need to move on from my marriage to discover myself. I think so. I think that's what this is. And next, okay, love or money. There we go. Empress. Money, abundance, memories. Six of Cups is about happy memories. It's even about kids and children. But I'm thinking for you, I don't know if you have children with this Cancer or not, but I think that this is more about your memories. And you know, you got that choice. Abundance or memories there. Abundance in the future or the past. And I'll tell you, in this one, I think if you don't go for the money, I think you're being advised to. I think you're being advised to, like you said, leave your marriage to discover yourself. That's what I see. Nine of Cups, this is, whatever this is. Now, this is in your love reading, right? So this is hypothetical. If you go for the love, what are we looking at, right? Now, you do have this, you know, this love or money. And in this case, I'm going to say you probably pick love because there's your Nine of Cups, your emotional satisfaction. And you've also got that Victory card with the Six of Wands. So I think that in this, I mean, this is hypothetical. Like I said, here when you choose money, you're happy with it right here at first. But something happens here. Something happens. And I think it's related to money again. I think it's related to your dreams. You've got the Tower, destruction, a breakdown there. That's what this is. And you've also got the Six of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. this movement, and this, and interestingly enough, this Knight of Pentacles is a card about slow movement. So I think something, if you get back in this thing, I think the same problems of there was something that was not going fast enough for someone. So I think it's about your dreams in some way. And I think these two things cannot be reconciled. You know what I'm saying? These two things are mutually exclusive. You cannot do both. You cannot. And I think this is the result of you trying to do both. It's not really, you got this valuable thing in your hand and you want to move towards it, but in the meantime, it causes a breakdown within your relationship because you are wanting to be this Knight of Pentacles. Now, this doesn't mean your idea is not good. This is slow moving success is what I call this too. And I see some struggles there with your startup on this. So slow moving success would be right. This isn't the kind of thing that you build in one day. But I think you will still try to move towards it with this relationship. And that's what causes the breakdown. Because someone doesn't believe in your dreams, I think. So next, this is going to be your money, your career down here. You've got the Justice card first. Now, check this out. Cancer. This is in your money. So, this is a conflict. You need to balance this with this Justice card. Now, this also means Libra. But this Cancer. See how they're reversed here? In your love spread, I got your lovers there in the upright. But here, down here, this Cancer. Another Cancer card. This has got to reverse. The balance comes from reversing this, from leaving this behind. Because again, love or money. 10 of Pentacles or the Ace of Cups. Which one of these? Which one of these are you going to... That's got to be one of them. I don't know why. I don't know why for you. Why this has to be one or the other. But I feel really strong that it does. Hierophant next. Hierophant also means Taurus. This is in the heart of your money reading, but it's also a card about commitments. About commitment, about marriage, that kind of thing. In a love reading, I call this my commitment card. Now, this part is for your money, but it's coming up as a commitment to me. And it's also like what you always do, your groups, your who you associate with. And you got the Four of Swords with it. So when and it's reversed. So when the Four of Swords is reversed, I call this someone disturbing your sleep, someone disturbing your recovery, something that you're not able to relax about. And you're not able to just kind of sit back and let this happen. There's an active decision that has to be made here about your commitment or your groups, the people you associate with all the time, and that kind of stuff. Something is disturbing you about this thing. So I really think that there's a wake-up call here about this commitment, and you know, or you discover, or you realize that you cannot do both. And this causes some unrest with you. Your groups, your relationship there, your commitments. Excuse me. So next you got the Strength card. You had this before. So again, you're trying to, down here in your money spread, you're trying to conduct yourself right. You're trying to be strong. You're trying to do what it is that you need to do. You try to do what you know needs to happen. And it takes some strength. This is not an easy thing to let go of. King of Wands there, powerlessness. You're going to try to be strong even though you feel powerless. You also got 2 fire sign cards here. So maybe you had that Temperance card a couple times. I don't know if you've got any fire sign energy going on here. From your email, it seemed like it was just water. But I do think that that's what this is. In your money spread, you've got to have a strength about you. And you can't, this powerless feeling is there behind your strength. But I think that this is the better spread out of the two. Both of these seem hard. But I think this is the better spread out of the two. So next, you've got the King of Pentacles. Money. Right? This is you picking the money. This is your hypothetical spread. You pick the money, right? To pick the money, you gotta be alone. You gotta be alone here. And also, this Hermit means Virgo. And it could be about some, a contemplation, but I see this as, just like this Strength card, I see this as alone. Like isolated, maybe even. Or maybe you just feel like that. But in this acting thing, I don't think that you will be isolated, but I think this is just about this love. I mean, this is about this Chariot here that's reversed. This Cancer card. That's what that is. And next, your outcome and or advice for this, you've got, okay, 7 of Wands in reverse. This is a feeling of defeat. This is your feeling that's underneath everything else. So I think you can move forward on this thing, but it doesn't mean that you move forward like, yay, I'm free. I think you have healing to do. You have that Temperance card, again, that healing. I think you have healing to do. I think you can do it. 3 of Pentacles next. There you go. You're picking money here. Picking money here. You got the 10 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and the 3 of Pentacles is cooperation, this working together. I think also this means that with this acting thing, I also think that you have, I don't think you fall right into this. I think that someone has to help you with this 3 of Pentacles. There's some cooperation that you need from someone before you can do this. So there's probably some sort of a networking thing you got to do, some sort of a help that you have to getting this career off the ground. But I still think this is positive here. But this defeated feeling, I think this is related to that. You're losing something to grab this. In both of these spreads, in all your spreads, you're giving up one thing to have the other. And I think that's what that is. I think that's what that is for you. And there you go. There's your Moon card. This Moon loves you. This Moon card. Facing your fears here. Facing your nightmares. It's also you, though. You might feel upside down with this thing. You might feel upside down with this whole situation. But I still see this as the better spread for you. I think both of these are hard. And, just to be honest, I think this acting thing can work for you. But this spread is not, like, spectacular. I'm not saying you won't be successful, but I'm saying like this, it seems like you can make this work, but it's not like, again, like it's not spectacular. So I think that you're going to have challenges either way. But this one ends in the Tower. This one ends in you facing your fears in some cooperation. And I think that's worth noting. So, yeah, I think that you can. I think you can do this acting thing. I think there's some sort of help that's required there. And with this thing, though, I just don't see this as being okay. So I don't think it's done, but I think it will be. With these, when I compare these two, I think it will be. So let's go through it real quick. Emperor. Restriction. It causes some sort of a breakdown in the happy home, in the community there. This 5 of Cups. This sadness about this relationship. There's a problem with this love here. Ace of Wands in the reverse. There's some lack of passion here about this King of Cups. Could be you, but I'm thinking about your Cancer and your love spread here. I think that this is some lack of passion, and also I'll call it disdain for your new beginning, maybe even. Like, I think someone's probably being kind of critical about what you're doing, and maybe about the dreams that you have. Empress or 6 Cups. Your abundance or your memories, your past or your future. That's what this is here. And your love spread. And this, I like to think of the first 2 stacks as your past, this as the heart of your reading, and these is more what you're looking at towards the future. And I see this as the decision. This decision comes either way, I think. I think so. Now, if this love or money decision, if you end up choosing love, that's what this is up here, I think you're happy with it at first. 6 of Wands, 9 of Cups, that's awesome. right? So you go through this little honeymoon period where you're like, I made the right choice, this is good, I'm in love, and then something happens here. I think it has to do with money. I think it has to do with money, and this tower here, it breaks down anyway. It has something to do with security, and the Six of Swords there, this moving away, I think it happens either way. I think you can delay it by continuing this relationship, but I think this happens. And you know, free will is a beautiful thing, and everybody's got it. But this, I do think that because you feel it, you know, like you said, you need to leave this to discover you. That's what this is. You burn that shit down, you're moving on to something better, and then you got this slow moving success. I think that this thing is in conflict with your dreams. So here, money, Chariot in reverse, this balancing justice, it needs to happen. Only one. You know, you can't. I don't know why it is for you. Maybe because they're holding you back. Maybe there's some negativity always about your dreams here, but something is causing you to only have one. This money or this Cancer, one or the other. Next, Ace of Cups reversed, Ten of Pentacles reversed, love or money. It's just like this one. Love or money, love or money, right? These are both reversed. So maybe in this, you know, these first two being like your past, maybe you feel like you didn't have love or money in the past, you know, so you're like, I need one, right? So you're going to pick one, and then down here it's the money, and this seems like a better spread. Hierophant, and the Four of Swords, something disturbs your sleep here. Something is causing you to not be able to relax, and it has something to do with this commitment. This commitment is still in your money spread. Now, if this is not about this Cancer, which I feel like it is with that Chariot, but this is also about your groups. Like I said, the things that you do, the people that you see, your traditions, your religion, or something like that. And something is disturbing about this thing, and you may actually come up with a new group with your Three of Pentacles as your outcome and or advice. You may come up with a new group of people that you can deal with that can help you here. Strength card next. This, you trying to go push forward. You're trying to have some forward motion there while you feel powerless. That's what I'm thinking right there. I think that this, your conduct is very important. I think that you may even have to, you know, like really deal with your emotions while you're trying to go on. Maybe, you're acting, so maybe you're having to go on some auditions or something, and inside you feel like that, but you push through it with that, with your Strength card. King of Pentacles, to have this money, this provider energy, you're gonna be alone. This is some loneliness almost, just like this Strength card and that King of Wands. But your outcome and or advice for this one, Seven of Wands, this defeated feeling, facing your fears, and possibly some help. I think that there's like I said, with this Hierophant in the heart, it's probably, I don't know how connected you guys are. I mean, after 20 years, I would imagine very. I wonder if with this Three of Pentacles and this Hierophant, I wonder even about the people around you guys. Like, I wonder if the people besides her even believe in you or believe in your dreams, because there's something, I think this block, this disturbance, it has something to do with your environment, you know, your daily thing, your people, your places, your things. There's a disturbance there. So if that's the case, you probably need to get away from all of these people. And they're probably what's giving you this defeated feeling. And in the end, though, there's some facing your fears here. I think you can do this. I think you can do this acting thing. I do. I think it's going to be some work. And, you know, it depends on what you consider to be success. But I don't see your money reading in any of them to be bad. Like I said, they're not spectacular. But if you got to make a choice here, I mean, The money looks a lot more promising. So, alright, that's what I see. That's what I see, Fredrick. So let me know what you think about this reading. Please email me back and let me know how it resonates with you. I love to get feedback. And yeah, I'm going to get this to you ASAP. Okay? Talk to you soon. Bye.